So in this video, I'm going to talk about very famous ChatGPT. That is the artificial intelligence conversational chatbot that has been built up by OpenAI. If you see in the last few weeks, it made a very big space in IT media and many other newspaper also, and that really made me to think about to create one YouTube video on that. And if you see any YouTubes, it has been just come in the 2-3 weeks back, and it is filled with the chat GPT. If you see the many tutors, they have been filled up with the chat GPT, and there are many good kind of the pictures also they have made that. And I have captured some Twitter things. If you see here, they really lot of things. Even Marx says that. And if you see in the down, they want to write one letters. And the interesting data is here. Netflix took 3.5 years to make the 1 million users, Facebook 10 months, Spotify the 5 months, Instagram is a 2.5 month. But if you see the chat GPT, it just took the 5 days time to make 1 million users. So something is there in the chat GPT. So I thought let us make a video and understand what we are going to achieve, what the advantage of there for the chat GPT. So that's why I thought make one video on that chat GPT and take all the advantage and other pros and cons for that chat GPT. So if you would have asked me that 1 month back, that is any possibilities, is any software can replace the software programmer job, I would definitely told you that no, it is not possible, because software engineer use their mind and write some code as per the use case or the assignment. But when I was exploring last 1 week the chat GPT, and really this is the time to think seriously, is it possible that this job, software professional job, can be replaced with the help of the chat GPT? So, and there are a lot of discussions, good discussions, bad discussions happening in the media. I'm not going to on all those things, but really I'm going to show in this video what the advantage you can take with the right now with the chat GPT, and how it is going to help me in all the coding paradigm in the Java, Python, data science, data engineering and database. So those benefits I am going to show in this video. So please continue, complete watch this video, and we are going to show the many interesting things. First and foremost, how you will use this chat GPT. It's very simple. Go the openchat.openai.com, and then you have to just give your email ID or phone number. Once you successfully verify the email, that you can start working on that, and you can see the logout page, right? So I have login with my username. So it's very easy, no need to install anything. Lot of extensions are there for the Chrome, but I would recommend just open the chat, OpenAI, and you can start your work. Chat GPT, it can write the code for you, it can solve your assignment, it solve the student homework, and it can create the notes for the teacher also, and it can create the outlines for the impressive any topics or interesting thing. It can write the email on behalf of you. So there are many interesting things I am going to show here. So let us start explore the chat GPT, right? First and foremost, how it is going to benefit for the Java. Just see the capability. So just write first Java code and see the magic of chat GPT. It will write the Java code, and also it will not only write the Java code, it will explain what are the things are there, right? If you can see here, it is showing this is the hello world for that, right? And suppose if you want to enhance the, and it is saying explaining how you execute this code and what the command you have to give to run this command, right? And this is the given examples they have given also that. So suppose if I say that again, write Java code to print date and time and my name also, and see whether it is able to generate the Java code or not. So maybe it is interesting to see that. And you can see that it is import all the required libraries, and here it is showing the date and time, right? And also it is not showing that, suppose if you have already written in the Java code and you are getting some comparison issues, and if you want to fix this problem, here ChatGPT will also help you. So what I will do that, use the same you can use the same code here and make some mistakes here. So I just take the same code and say here, fix the following Java code, right? And under code, and here remove something. So it is might be here something or print, right? Something, and that hit button. Let me see that whether it is able to fix those things or not. So I have tried all those things, and really it impressed me a lot, and I have not seen any such software in my complete tenure who can write the code. Not only write the code, he can explain the code, he can fix your code, and also can do a lot of things that I'm going to show you. Now see that he has fixed that. Whatever the mistakes I have done, that they have done, they fix all those comparison issues, right? So not only that, he is also giving a comment that what are the things, right? And the interesting thing it is so here, it is also showing that what the mistake I have done, that what the mistake was there in the code, right? So that is also very interesting things, that it is showing how the mistake was that, right? So okay, it was a very simple Java code. Let me give little bit complex, not much complex. So I'm going to say write Java code for Fibonacci series 200. Okay, and see the magic of ChatGPT, whether it is able to write or not. So here, see the way he is writing, it looks the one software engineer is sitting in front of the laptop and he's giving the code for that, right? With the proper comment, intentions, and all the very good way he is writing, right? See, of course, the code is perfectly looks fine. I have tested the code, just keeping in mind for the time constant. I have not tested in front of you, but I have already tested, and see that he is giving the complete explanation what this code is doing and all those things, right? It is making the difference from the Google and the Stack Overflow. Whether you have to search, you have to find out, copy and paste all those things. It's very easy that it is giving the complete code. And also, if you have noticed that they have the copy, just you click here, it will copy the complete code and you environment and you can run that, right? Okay, so let me do something more, that how you can do that. So he make the Fibonacci series code. So let me say that write the test cases for the same. So as it is the conversational chatbot, so he can understand when you see the for the same, he can understand that what was the previous communication for the Fibonacci series print. So on top of that, I have to add these instructions. So that's why they have going to write the test cases, and you can see that what the test cases perfectly fine for the Fibonacci series. It's awesome. I'm completely speechless that what used to have been doing that time when I was into the software industries, as it is they are doing the same work here, right? And right now it is a free of cost, but might have they can impose some pricing down the time, but take the advantage of the free pricing, and how much you can do that, you do it. See, he is given the test cases. Okay, I'm not happy, I want to do that, right? Unit test cases for the same code. See whether it is able to write the unit test cases or not. It will really amazing. It will import all the required libraries, right? See, given the proper annotations and all the possible ways, he is going to write the unit test cases. Okay, so let us move little bit, give some more complicate things. So I will say write JDBC Java code. So whether it is able to write or not. So it is giving the instruction how to run the unit test cases, right? Is awesome. So now give this JDBC code. I want to see the JDBC code, whether it is able to give the JDBC code or not, right? See, is it not? It is not magic. Username, passwords, the way make the connections, everything. See, it is fine, and also they make the statement and execute the query. They have given some they given some SQL also, that, right? So okay, so he did the Fibonacci series, he did the JDBC code. Let me little bit more and say whether he can write the Kafka code or not. So I will say write Java code with Kafka topic as source. Let me see whether he is able to write or not. So that is the real test, right? So he started, he import the required Apache Kafka classes, then the YouTube properties main, then properties file, because in the properties you have to give all the bootstraps, and he taken the local host 9092 port number for the Kafka, and awesome, right? This is the way we used to write the Kafka code in the in the Java, right? So but the Kafka we are using in many technology, not only the Java, in the Python also. So let me just say that whether they can use the same code in the Python or not, whether you be able to write the same code in the Python or not. He's given the complete descriptions here, right, how it is work and all those things. So I will say that write same code in Python and hit the button and see the magic. Here is the Python program that demonstrates how to read the data from the Kafka topic using the Kafka consumer API, and see, right, and he's going to write the Python code for the connectivity with the Kafka. It is not the awesome. I'm really happy, and when I'm making the demo, I'm really make happy to show all those things, right? So because I have never seen this kind of intelligence from the any software who can provide, who can help the life of the software engineer, right? So he's given all those things, right? Okay, so enough. As we have already moved in the Python, let me show something on the Python he can able to that or not. So write Python code for simple linear regression, right? That is very common code or the data science guys used to do nowadays. So let me see. Awesome, they use the sklearn linear model. They took in step with the training data, and now they create the model for the linear regressions, and they use the fit command, give the training data, and then he is doing the predictions, everything. Awesome, right? So he's able to write the linear regressions. So let me move into the machine learning code, whether he's able to write the machine learning code or not. So I will just say first machine learning code for beginners who want to learn the machine learning, and see whether he's able to write the machine learning code or not. See, he import the NumPy, then the data set, he will take some data, he going to use the k-enable models, right, algorithm, and he took the Irish data set, and he take all the training test and all those things, he split the data into 4 different things, and the KN models they are going to build up here. So this is awesome. So what I'm saying, that if you have the basic code what you used to write every day, you can take the advantage of the ChatGPT, and they will give all the basic codes. At least that code I know, but I have to write myself. Those kind of things you can take the advantage from the ChatGPT. Okay, so we have done that, the Python code, right? Let me write just in the data science itself, write simple CNN code, right? So CNN code, you know that they for the machine learnings, they use the keras, and then you have to make the many layers, right? So everything they will do that, they're using the sequential things. and they use the conc2d32, right, and they took the kernel size this much, and then activation method they took the values and they patterns and all those things and activations. So those is the very common nowadays code, and of course this the ChatGPT is able to do that. Okay, let me do something the web scraping. So web scraping, what I say, if you go the this website, they have the many books, right, and I want to scrap all those informations. So how you can do that? So just come here, I'm right, yeah, and say Python code to scrap http books dot to scrap.com and see whether they can generate or not. And I have tested that it works fine. Let me show if it is working fine or not. I will show you. Wait 1 minute. Let me finish the code. Meanwhile, I will open the new Jupyter notebook to show you. Let us open the new Python things, and whatever the code he has given that, so use the same code here. So I just copy, come here and paste here, and run it. And you can see they have given all the these things, right? They have given all the books name and all the price, titles, everything they have given that, right? So suppose now if you want to but he didn't give the link, right? So I want to say I need the link also. So you can say that. So you can just instruct them, give me book also. How intelligent it is that. So again they will go and change the code. It looks like you are talking with the software engineers. No, I want that, I want this, and accordingly they are giving the code to you, right? Now you can see it is going to give the absolute code here. The see, they have given the absolute path here. So a lot of things we can do here. And now it's let me move some data generation part. Suppose for the data science guys or data engineering guys, you want to generate some data, right? So they can also generate some data. And okay, let me just show one thing, then I will move the other parts. So I will say that write or yeah, write sample CSV file with first name, last name, date of birth and profession. See whether they can generate or not. So see, they started, and see they are generating the sample data, right? So they generated the 5 one, but you want some more data, right? So I can say please make 15 entries, right, or 10 entries for time being. He can understand that for which contest I am talking about the 10 entries, so they will make the 10 entries. It is so fast, right? One person is sitting behind the scene and they are giving the output, right? So suppose I say add another column age and calculate age. See, they have given the random age, right, date of birth. So now what it will do, it will put the age also. So if you see, this is the 70, and today, according to today, it is 53 years age, right? So a lot of things it is doing that. Let us move some SQL part. So now I will say, if you, because for a database we have to day by day we have to write the SQL code, right? So I will say join student and subject table using subject ID in SQL, and it will generate the SQL for you. So if you have any complex SQL, they will see, he start making the SQL for that. It's so much fascinating, right? See, he make these things, right? Okay, one very common questions I will say in database only. Write, remove or duplicate entry from account table. So how to remove the duplicate, and I have not given anything, right? So he will make his own assumptions, column name, okay, through the that with the help of the row ID they are going to do that. So it was a superb thing, but suppose if you are a teacher and you want to make some notes, or if you are a student and you want to learn something from the ChatGPT, how you can do that? So simply write teach me linear algebra. That's it. And now it is going to teach you the linear algebra. So linear algebra is a branch of mathematics that deals with the linear equations. What is the linear equations? That is the ax plus by and the c and ab are the constant. So a lot of things from the ChatGPT, right? So I don't know what he cannot do that. So of course they cannot cook the food for me, but any work for the software engineers, teachers, if you are the YouTuber, you want to create the YouTubes, they behave a lot from the many perspectives, right? So they are going to see what is the eigenvector, eigenvalues, so that you used to study in the algebra. They have given all the complete details, what are the things. But if you want to go in detail, you can give the detail also. But that is the very interesting thing. And suppose I am say my interesting thing, teach me Java. So see, he will start teaching that what is the Java, this is object oriented, what are the variables, basic concepts, Java syntax. It is awesome, right? So yeah, what is object oriented programming? So given everything, right? Okay, what is the class, what is the interface, what is the exception handling, what is the correction, what is the generics, right? Everything they have given that, and all the basic things he has given that. And yeah, it is more than the expectations, right? Okay, the interesting part is who don't know about read code. So I'm going to solve some very famous read code. So let me see that capability of the ChatGPT, whether they can solve the read code or not. So open some read code page. I have already opened that, and take some hard one. Take some hard one. Anything? Yeah, it came hard. Yeah, million of the two sorted away. Let me solve that, right? Whether it can solve or not. And go here and say to this chat GPT, write Java code for median of two sorted arrays, and see the magic. It will generate the code. That code will accept all the test cases of the read code, and also you would be able to successfully submit the code. So if you want to solve all the read codes in one day, you can do that. But of course this is not a good way to solve the read code. But of course if you want to the solution, it will be the very fantastic solution to you. Okay, so no need to go here there to searching the read code solutions. You can take from here itself. So it is generating the code. We will not go to discuss what is the code and all those things that you can think or you can understand by yourself. But let me just copy the code, and I will check in the read code itself whether this is the perfect solution or not. Now run the code. Accepted. You can submit the code, and it is also accepted, right? It is accepted. Okay, let me take another hard code. Yeah, regular expression matching. So just open. By that time you can give the order here. What you to say? We can say that write Java code for regular expression matching, and by that time remove the old code, right, and come here. They have generated the code. Just go and copy this code. This code is very small, so just come here, take, this is the code, copy and paste and run the code. Accepted, submit. Submitted. Okay, enough for the code side. Let me do something for the health concerns, right? So I will say that okay, give me good diet wish to reduce cholesterol. So it will give the wish what you should eat, what you should not eat, and very good to see that it is giving the advice to eat the more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, omega-3 fatty acids, right? Everything they are giving that. So it is not only for the coding, so you can take the for the health concerns what you should to eat, right? So that we these things, right? So okay, let me something from the emotional side. So I'm saying that I'm feeling sad today. So it will behave like a human being. It will suggest you if you are feeling sad today what you should do that, right? Let me finish that doctor advice how to reduce the cholesterol. And now if you so it is very good to see that I'm sorry to hear that you are feeling very sad today. See the chat GPT, what are the capability they have from emotional point of view, from the health conscious point of view, from the Java, from the Python, data science, database, everything. Chat GPT is there to help you out, right? He's saying that talk to someone if you're feeling sad today, engage some activities and practice mindfulness, speak professional help. So a lot of things he's advising to you, right, from the emotional point of view. Okay, that is also okay. Let me do something the office activity. If I want to write some email, right, so how you can that? So I will say that write email to my manager for 1 day off, and see whether he's able to write the emails or not. Perfectly fine, right? Just copy and paste and send to your manager that I want to want off 1 day. Yeah, it is not superb. See, okay. Oh, I forgot to see give my manager name and that my name, right? So I will say update email with manager name is Shubhi and my name is Vinod Suman. If we update the email, so see, instead of managers that now is giving the actual name, right? But he's not writing that why I want to take 1 day off. So if you can update the emails again, he can update email with region is going to my native town. So just copy and paste. So not only from the the coding perspective, right? A lot of things Chat GPT can do that. They can send the emails on behalf of. They can write the emails on behalf of you, right? Okay, so something other things like the homework, I say that the many small kids, and even you have already seen the Twitter that many school is going to ban on the Chat GPT, that they cannot use that. The reason is that suppose I want to I got one assignment, right? I'm saying that the kids who is going to school, so they got some assignment and they want to just copy paste here small essay on European history, and they will give the complete good amount of data for the European history, and of course you can just copy paste and complete your homework. So of course this is not acceptable or suggestible to do. Any school going kids can should do that, but just I'm showing to, or I'm just make you understand how much capability that ChatGPT is there, that can solve the school assignment about the history, civics, geography, any subject. They are able to do that, right? So not only that much, if you want to some advice, right? So give me some books to improve leadership skill. So they will give they will suggest some books by which you can go through, read that, and see. I'm saying that give me some books name to improve the leadership skill. Okay, so sometime you get it, so you have to regenerate the response, no problem. And also you can just restart the browser, no problem. So I was saying that give me some books name on the leadership skill, right? So it will sure. Here is the books for to help improve your leadership skill, right? 7 highly effective people. This is the first book, and then second book the 5. Yeah, and also giving the 1 and 2 lines for that books also, right? What is the importance for the books, right? So that was all about that ChatGPT. So I will say just take the advantage without going all the pros, cons, or the discussions about going there. As a software engineers, we can take a lot of benefit from the ChatGPT. And of course, please use the comment box if you have any questions, any discussions. We are happy to discuss. And if I see any something good thing on the ChatGPT, I will again add to here. And thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel and share with your friends. It will take a lot of effort to make this content, recording, and all those things. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.